Hello, my name is Armando González, and I will be talking to you about the quality of sanitation in public areas, which is the global issue I chose for this project. It enters inside SDG number 6 regarding access to clean water and sanitation. We're talking about a problem that is overly underestimated, as 4.2 billion people as of today still do not have access to a clean sanitation service. Many people, especially in developing countries, need to meet their needs in open areas rather than in a toilet. Many places do not have proper sewage systems, and not because the technology does not exist, but rather because they don't have support. And I think there's a lot that can be done. My perspective certainly changed after I started undergoing research and interacting with people from different backgrounds, and in the both sides. I think that by researching, I noticed that the problem has more implications than what I thought. I thought that the problem was as grave as having dirty toilets and no soap. But after researching, I noticed that there are many places in the world that do not even have a toilet, and that really surprised me. While on the other hand, by interacting, I saw that in many places like the US, the standards are higher, because we're talking about an already developed country. And when thinking about quality of sanitation in public areas, they may not have the same standards as a person in Mexico. So what really surprised me, to see how many perspectives over this topic you can have. My proposal with a potential solution to this global issue is charging the users of public sanitation facilities by how much time they use them. I think this is a great way to make people more aware of how they use resources like toilet paper, water, and even toilets. The money collected could be used to manage and ensure the cleanness of these facilities, and even finance the development of new technologies, and even the settlement in public areas like those in developing countries which still do not have toilets and clean water. Well, for me, it really be beneficial to know that, as a global community, this is not a problem. That no more complications of health will be happening in developing countries, and even in developed countries, as few cases as they are, that this would have a less impact in hospitals, as less money would have to be invested in it, and more in other issues which are more relevant. And that by having safe methods of sanitation in the public spectrum, there is a reduced consumption of water and electricity, as if the improvements were done for individual sanitation. So that would really be a really good positive chain of loops. And I think that the contrary, which is really a possibility, should be prevented at all means.